Alright, here we go. What you just saw there was me getting over 162 million cash in a single round of TDX. Yep, you heard that right. 162 million. Obtained completely legit, exactly how the developers intended. But how? Well, it involves something like this. Guys, we need more early game defense, guys. We need more early game defense. Guys.
Here, I'll sentry.
Guys, no, I got it.
Relax, I'll handle it.
Relax, I'll handle it.
Relax, I'll handle it. Look,
Relax, I'll handle it. Hey, don't. Okay, let me explain in a bit more detail. But before that, don't forget to like and subscribe, because in this video, I'll also be sharing some tips on how you, yes, you, can solo endless mode and expand your nuclear arsenal. Okay, enough of that. Let's get into... First, we'll need to select a game mode, which is obviously endless mode, like, that's not even a question. But where will he get all this extra money from? Because last time I checked, you'd end up with around like $20 million-ish after wave 200. So what I actually did was play TDX for 303 days straight without eating or sleeping to beat expert mode on baseplate 43,637 times, and then bought 100,000 cash drops and used them all in a single round of endless mode. Okay, but the actual way was through this guy, the Endbringer. Or should I say guys, because there's literally an infinite amount of Endbringers on wave 201, with each of them having over 15 million health and 46 million shields. These enemies were designed to be impossible to beat, bringing an end to even the most formidable defenses. Get it? Because it's called Endbringer. So, hypothetically, if you were to just kill 7 of these fellas, you'd easily earn over 100 million cash. Now you might notice a small problem, just a teeny tiny problem, which is killing them in the first place. Not only do the Endbringers have around 50% more HP than the Void Apex Predator, coming in at a whopping 61.2 million total HP, but they also move like 4 times faster? Like what? So how do we kill them? Well... There we go. In case you haven't caught on yet, the solution is nuclear Armageddon. With each nuke dealing 4 million damage, only 16 nukes are needed to kill an Endbringer. And with the massive blast radius, hitting multiple Endbringers should be no problem. So that's it, right? Drop 16 nukes, end the video? It's not that simple. The first issue involves the nuke itself. You see, the nuke has a 40-second cooldown, which is really bad for my case, because that means I'll have to spend over 10 minutes just dropping nukes. You know, that might be a problem. Now there is one saving grace, which is the Endbringers not being immune to stuns. So I'm hoping that microing slammer stuns and spamming punkbusters will be enough to stall the Endbringers long enough to drop all 60 nukes. And that leads us to our next issue, the map. To even have a chance at successfully dropping all the nukes, I would have to reach wave 201 on the longest map in TDX, High Rise. Since I wanted to get the most amount of money possible, I had to also go solo, so my income wouldn't be split with other players. So we got a solo endless mode on High Rise. Yeah, that's not possible. Huh? Let me explain. First of all, look at the map. Look at it. See how many obstacles there are that block tower placement and line of sight? This essentially nerfs every single tower's range and directly affects how much damage they can deal. Adding on to that, there's no water. So a huge chunk of your global DPS and splash damage just went out the window. But it gets worse. See how the paths barely have any overlaps? This means that not only are normal towers less effective, but spawners are affected too, having less time to attack enemies and having to rely more on ram damage, which is less efficient. Now I understand some of you may be skeptical. After all, this Technofuria guy managed to solo endless on Junction, without any golden towers mind you. So how's a map that is almost twice as long not possible? Because he's cheating. Look, he's glitching out. Watch this. He's glitching outside the map. He's cheating. And look at this. He places his spawners outside of the map so the boss can't get out. That's cheating. You can't do that. That's cheating, bro. Ban him. But in all seriousness, the glitch saves a lot of money, and the map itself has a lot more overlaps and less obstacles. But high-rise can't be that bad, right? Okay, that sounds like a future problem for me to solve. Maybe there will be some new towers that makes this possible eventually. But for now, let's address the other glaring issue, which is getting 16 nukes in the first place. Given that I am a normal person that only has the sanity to play a single round of Endless per day, I would have to spend 11 days minimum to gather the necessary nuclear weapons. And that's not even factoring in other things like incompetent teammates. Our warship player is AFK. College? Oh my god! And just life stuff. I don't play TDX 24/7, you know. Anyways, enough talk. Let's get 16 nukes, shall we? I already happen to have 2 nukes because,
If I speak, I am in big trouble.
so we'll only need to get 14 more, which is still a lot, but slightly more manageable. Now, I don't really have much of a plan here besides trying to beat Endless mode over and over again, so let's get straight into it. Oh my god. How did I die to wave 30, bro? I swear. Bro, am I
Whoa.
Okay, let's actually lock in this time, bro. Like, I am not dying to wave 30. Like, that's ridiculous. Yo, this guy's kind of making it pretty far, you know. Am I cooked here? Yo, wait, I'm cooked. I'm actually cooked. No, wait, bro, I missed. Bro, I missed again. No, oh my god, where's this guy going? Can't place there? Okay. No, we're done. It's over. I forgot stuns. Okay, I forgot stuns. Looks like I need to get stuns, bro. Unbelievable. This time, I replaced Commander with Golden Mine Layer, and I'm actually gonna put some slammers down to stun stuff, so that doesn't happen again. Yeah, stuns make a huge difference. Like, I play some electro stunners or the slammers in the beginning, and I'm just like using a macro on my Golden Mine Layers, and this guy is not making it anywhere, bro. And oh, he's dead. Easy, bro, easy. This game is so easy.
Are you sure?
Alright, now I am ready. That should be the Apex Predator down, so this is a new wave record. Everything beyond here is uncharted territory. Let's see how far I can go. Oh no. Yes! Yes, we win! Oh no! It's the Skibbity John bus. And now they bring in this toilet with like 18 million health and like God knows how much shield. Guys, you won't believe this. This is my 3rd attempt trying to beat Endless mode with a team, and we're finally at the final wave, but our warship player is AFK. Are you kidding me? I've spent 3 hours playing TDX and my worship player goes AFK. We're not killing this thing. Oh, you gotta be kidding me, bro. Yep, wave 199. Oh, a nuke! Wait, we got our first nuke. Hold on, it was worth it. This thing is an absolute beast. We just killed the Void Apex Predator. My first endless. Oh my god, look at them all die. That's so silly. And yep, there we go. Another nuke to our arsenal. I believe that brings us up to around, I think, 4 nukes. 2 hours and 30 minutes down the drain. A nuke! A nuke! It is the next day and I'm finally ready to solo endless mode. And you might have noticed I have 100k, so let's get to nukes. Boom and boom. Alright, we got the first boss here, Plague Doctor. Usually never a problem, so let's just kill him real quick. And first boss down. Many more to go. Alright, here comes the revived Plague Doctor. Still no issue. This guy's gonna die any second now. Okay. Alright, we got the Eradicator here with some Predators and Avatars. Nothing we can't handle. He's about to die now. And boom, dead. Oh, this game's too easy. Okay, here comes the Eradicator Rush. Getting slightly harder now. Can't just like turn off your brain for this fight. Okay, and Eradicator Mark II died even earlier than normal Eradicator. Alright, here comes the first actual endless boss. Eradicator Mark IV. He actually killed my warships, so literally even like he died even faster than Eradicator Mark II. Okay, this is Eradicator Mark I combat. This guy is yeah, we've already popped his revive here. And now he's dead. Alright, the big boy is here. Apex Predator. This guy is probably the hardest boss, in my opinion. Yeah, you can see the big jump in difficulty here, because this guy died really far into the map, as you can see. Almost halfway, compared to previous boss who didn't even cross like, this main loop area here. And now we have Calamity, the quote-unquote final boss. As you can see, he's about to die here, and this is what I mean by Apex Predator is harder, because Apex Predator got further. Okay, and we're about to hit wave 100. This is like the Eradicator spam, and I'd say this wave is kind of like a skill check, because it's like a significant jump in difficulty, similar to like Apex Predator, but the wave actually dies pretty quickly, but just, you don't want to cross that point where we're losing towers faster than you replace them. That's when you start losing, which is, you'll see later on, that becomes a big issue. Okay, I'm gonna be honest, I completely forgot wave 103 has bosses. And Eradicator Mark IV is about to go down again. I think I've killed like 4 of them so far in this run. Coming up on wave 110, and this wave is actually a joke. Like, look how fast the bosses die. These guys die so fast. Look, they're dead already. This is one of the easiest waves in the game. Alright, we're coming up on wave 120, aka super fast Eradicator Mark IV. This is also really easy, unless you somehow sell all your defenses by accident. This guy will just die. You don't even have to stun him. Like, I don't even have to use slammers to stun him. Just like, shoot him until he dies, basically. Alright, this is wave 130, and this wave is hard. Any wave with Apex Predator is already gonna be difficult. And with the addition, there's Eradicator Mark IV here. This is like another skill check wave, in my opinion. Alright, we're about to wrap up wave 130 with the final Eradicator Mark IV dying. Alright, here comes Skibbity John, also known as Super Revived Toilet John MK19X, but I am not calling it that. And we're about to kill this stupid toilet thing. This wave really not that bad. Time for some Christmas spirit, because Nightmare Exo Santa comes out on wave 140. Yeah, there's really not much to say about this guy. And down goes Mr. Santa Claus. Looks like I'll be getting coal this Christmas. This guy. Yeah, he exists. We're like wave 150. I would have expected a harder boss fight, but it is what it is. Alright, here comes the Calamity again, but this time with almost 15 million health. This is the point where Endless starts to get really difficult, so I gotta lock in. Calamity made it to the Golden Mine layers. This wave is really difficult. Alright, here comes the Golden Eradicator Mark 1 combat. Now this guy is hard. Alright, he's about to use Revive here. Oh, we skipped it! Okay, this next wave, alright, we gotta get Crowds. Crowds. This wave is even harder. Although we do have Golden Mine layers. Come on, okay. I'm just gonna give up on it. Okay. Yeah, let's just hope the Golden Mine layers are enough, because these guys the Grumbles just ignored my cryos. Oopsie. Golden Mine layer clutch, please. Please. Oh my god. Wait, is it Jover? No. Oh my god. Oh my. Yeah, it's we beat him. We beat him. Yay. We beat him. Skibbity ba ba ba. Yes. What am I? This Skibbity Toilet John is about to go down here. Cause I'm just that good at the game. Mystery boss spam. Here comes the super fast Eradicator Mark 1 combat. Super original idea. Totally not a filler enemy. Huh, this guy actually made it further than the golden version because we did the funny skip. Oh, this one is hard. Okay. Yep. The Void is just... Gotta set our worship to last here so we can kill the Void first and then focus on Calamity. That's the strat. Void is about to go down here. There we go. Now time to focus on Calamity. Yeah, you can really tell this wave is difficult because the Calamity is all the way here now. This is the furthest any boss has ever gotten in my defense. Oh, yes. Double Void. This is not too bad. It's just the wave that comes after this is... Yep, here it is. Double Calamity. This wave is brutal. And the fact that it used to be 4 Calamities, yeah. 2 Calamities is already hard enough. I don't know why we needed 4. Thank God they nerfed it. Oh my god, we actually beat them. Holy crap. That was one of the hardest waves in the game. These next few waves are just filler. All filler waves until wave 200. Like, look at this. This is filler. Okay. I'm getting ready for wave 200 now. I'm actually nervous because this is by far the hardest wave on Endless mode. Because it is the final wave. Here comes, yep, Void Apex Predator. You gotta focus on getting these 2 predators, Apex Predators down, as well as the Void that's behind the Void Apex Predator. Oh, oops. Forgot about moving the helicopters. Alright, this Apex Predator is dead. 1 helicopter. Oh, perfect. They moved away on their own. Very nice. Void is about to die here. That's very good. Void dying is very helpful. Alright, it's just him now. Oh my god. I don't know if I can beat him. I genuinely don't know if I can beat him. I'm out of money. Oh no, this is bad. Everything, just shoot everything. Come on. Come on. You stunned my slammer. That's illegal. Dude, there's no way. There's no way. I'm gonna use Punk Buster. I'm gonna use a Punk Buster here. Please be enough. Please be enough. Less than 1 million. Less than 1 million HP. Less than 1 million HP. We got this. We got this. Oh, wait. Yes. Punk Buster. Punk Buster carry. Hold on. Yes. We did it. Solo Endless mode. 200 waves of this bullshit. Oh my god. Holy shit. Did it. Can we get 2 nukes? Can we get 3 nukes even? Let's see here. 2 nukes. Okay. 2 nukes. Almost like the game knows how much effort I spent trying to solo this shit. I'll take 2 nukes. I'll take 2 nukes any day. Another nuke. I was doing some rewind shenanigans with this guy. see if we can duplicate the nukes, but didn't work out. The nuke grind has taken so long that it's Halloween already. Wait, what's this?
Played these games before!
What's this at level 27? 3 nukes? So, I'm back, and look, we're almost there, but I do not think I can play the Halloween event anymore. Like, this is draining to your soul. So I did some grinding off camera, and we have 3 nukes, the 3 nukes now. And also, with this 150 grand to buy 3 more nukes. Wait, hold on, give me a second. Okay, as I was saying, now that we have 150 grand, we can buy the rest of the nukes. 16 nukes. And also buy VIP here because we need 6 power-up slots. I don't know why they made it like this, but it is what it is. I'll buy this. And here we go. 16 nukes. But before we actually get into the game where I get $162 million and also be the first person to solo this map on endless mode, because yes, it is still impossible even with the new helicopter and relic tower, I want to share some tips on how you can solo endless mode as well. I'll start with some general tips and then go into some more in-depth strategies when facing specific waves. Now the number 1 tip is to make sure you have enough time to finish endless mode. While the time it takes to finish can vary a lot, a good rule of thumb is to allocate at least 3 hours to have a sufficient amount of time to finish. Now, onto the actual game itself. The map you'll want to pick is Oil Rig. This is the best map for endless mode due to the massive amount of water, fairly long path, and numerous areas to place your towers. Trust me, you won't get a map better than this for a while. Next up is your loadout. In my experience, the loadout that is the easiest to use is Warship, Helicopter, Slammer, XWM Turret, Golden Mine Layer, and Cryo Blaster. It may not be the cheapest, but it definitely has the least amount of micromanagement and no special towers, so anyone can use it. Now, let's go over what each tower's role, placement locations, as well as replacement priority is, because your towers will die. First up is the Warship. The Warship is one of the best towers for endless mode, and will make up a significant portion of your total DPS. Its global range combined with its massive splash radius from the top path and insane DPS from the bottom path makes both paths viable. As for placement, I use 28 warships, with this inner ring composed of 12 bottom path warships and an outer ring of 16 top path warships on random targeting. For the top path warships, you will have to go to first person and walk to the edge of the map to place. Now the reason I suggest only placing 28 warships rather than 32 is because of replaceabilities. Your warships will die, and spending extra time trying to replace precise placements is wasted time that could be spent doing something else. By only placing 28 warships, you can leave small gaps in your placement that will allow you to replace dead warships with little to no trouble at all. And we care so much about replaceability because the warship is number 1 on replacement priority. Throughout the match, you should always make sure all 28 warships are placed down at all times. Before we move on to the next tower, here are some additional tips. Both Eradicator Mark IV and Mark I combat will prioritize top path warships over bottom path warships, so be ready to replace these warships the most. On the other hand, Apex Predator can only target these 4 warships, so you can sell them preemptively if money is tight. Next up is the helicopter. Similar to the warship, the helicopter has global range in pursuit mode, and its top path has some serious DPS, as well as decent splash damage, while the bottom path, Now for the placement, which is anywhere you want, because this tower doesn't have a placement footprint. This tower is second on your replacement priority simply due to how easy it is. Just place one anywhere and hit pursuit mode. Bonus points if you do this while replacing your warships. In most cases, you should just leave them in pursuit mode, but when facing the Apex Predator, it can be beneficial to temporarily set them on follow player, so you can pull your helicopters to safety when Apex Predator dies. Third on the list is Slammer. Unlike the previous 2 towers, the Slammer will play as a support tower, able to stun enemies and stall bosses. As for placement, anywhere in these corners will do. I would also recommend pairing a top path and bottom path Slammer together so stealth enemies can't sneak by. Slammers can also be used to group up enemies like the Goliath, Assailant, and Anti-Golem. The Slammer is third in replacement priority, as you'll always want at least a couple down at all times to slow down speedy enemies. Fourthly, wait, is that even a word? Anyways, it's the XWM turret, your primary DPS. With top path having great DPS and range, as well as bypassing all damage resistances, and bottom path being a great splash damage option, this tower is the bread and butter of every endless run. And we can't forget about the XWM's main selling point, the ability to rebuild itself 3 times before dying. Unfortunately, we won't be utilizing the bottom path at all, since the warship and helicopter have us covered for splash damage, so just spam the top path in any of these areas. The reason why XWM is only 4th on replacement priority, despite being our main DPS, is a combination of its inconsistent DPS when compared to warship and helicopter, which have global range, and the nature of its 3 rebuilds, making it a very low maintenance tower. Up next is the golden mine layer. While the top path has its niche use cases, we'll be focusing on the bottom path. The ability adds another layer of stuns in addition to slammers, further stalling enemies, and with enough time, this tower has some of the highest burst damage in the game. And that I also mentioned that the normal mines also stun, this tower is just amazing, and fun fact, is my favorite tower in the entire game. Placement is quite simple, just start placing them at around wave 120 at these spots, although beware that placements here have to be really close to the edge, or else the tower won't be in range. Replacement priority is rather low since the mines do linger on the path even when the tower dies, and your money is better spent on towers that can attack enemies more directly. And oh yeah, one more thing, use the ability! If you use this tower, you must spam the ability as much as possible or else it's not worth bringing. Finally, last but not least, okay, maybe a bit underwhelming compared to the other towers in this loadout, it's the Cryo Blaster. The sole purpose of this tower is to make waves 138, 169, 171, 182, and 199 less of a pain in the ass. You'll only need a single top path Cryo Blasters for these waves, with the exception of 171, where you'll need to place at least 15 bottom path Cryos here on strong targeting during the middle of wave 170 when Golden Eradicator Mark 1 combat passes around this point. Other than these waves, you won't need to place Cryo Blaster down at all, which is why it is dead last on replacement priority. Now that you understand the roles of each tower in the loadout, let's go over some waves you need to watch out for. As for every wave before 100, you'll need to be on your own without a strategy. It's a good test to see if you have the game sense and mechanical skill to have a chance at beating the rest of Endless. These waves are simple enough that brute forcing them with trial and error is not a bad idea. Starting with wave 100. This wave has every single Eradicator in it, so you need to be replacing your towers as soon as they die to make sure these bosses don't overwhelm you. Wave 128. This wave has a super buffed hunter that will surge past your defenses if you don't have any stuns or stalls, so make sure you have your golden mine layers and slammers down by then. Wave 134. This wave consists of a ton of super buffed revived mutated zombies and plague guardians, which can easily rush by our defense. Make sure to have at least 25 to 30 golden mine layers set up to counter this wave. The rest of the waves until 170 are pretty straightforward. However, be on the lookout for anti-golems, Goliath, Already Dogs, Assailants, and Stealth Ravager rushes that may require some extra attention, such as Microing Slammer and Golden Mine Layer abilities, or de-stealthing with the bottom path warship ability. This applies to waves after 170 as well, so stay observant. Waves 170 to 191 are some of the most difficult waves in Endless, so I would highly recommend turning off 150% speed if you haven't already. On wave 170, you can cancel the Golden Eradicator Mark 1 combat's second phase with a well-timed Punk Buster missile at around 500,000 health, or hope your railgun warships randomly fire and finish him off. Wave 171 has 2 super buffed Grumbles and a bunch of super buffed revived Johns. You'll need the bottom path Cryo Blasters I was talking about earlier to sound strong to freeze the Grumbles, but enough golden mine layers can also work. Wave 172. The Nightmare Void can be pretty devastating on your money reserves due to its corruption ability. In order to save money, you'll want to focus on replacing warships, selling corrupted warships, and replacing helicopters over selling your other corrupted towers to kill him faster. He's also immune to all stuns, so Slammer Micro is not necessary, but keep spamming the Golden Mine Layer ability because it deals quite a lot of damage. Wave 174. Can't believe I'm about to say this, but Skibbity John!
Why are you say this?
Is back, but this time with 5 times more health and 6 times more shield. You'll need to be able to quickly replace towers that have perished to the Nightmare Void, and don't forget about the replacement priority. It's extremely important for maximizing DPS against this boss. A combination of Slammer and Golden Mine Layer abilities are also crucial for buying additional time to take down this abomination. Wave 180. It's Calamity again, and this time he's brought a buddy with him. Set your bottom path warships on last targeting to kill Void as soon as possible so you can focus down the Calamity. Waves 184 to 189. 2 words. Assailant spam. Spamming Golden Mine Layer abilities will be more than enough to keep them at bay though. Wave 191. it's Calamity again, and this time he's brought his twin brother, Calamity. There are two ways to approach this wave. You can use the top path slammer ability to group the two calamities together so your towers can utilize their extra splash damage, or use the golden mine layer ability to separate the calamities. Both methods have their pros and cons, with the first method allowing your towers to utilize extra splash damage to kill both calamities faster, but suffer a potentially deadly double calamity rage, which will kill half of your towers. On the other hand, the second method will kill the two calamities slower, but will stagger the calamity rage, buying additional time to replace towers. I usually go with the first method, but the decision is ultimately yours. Waves 192 to 199. These waves are all filler. As long as your defense is at full capacity, these waves are an absolute cakewalk. Take this time to mentally prepare for wave 200. Wave 200. The true final boss of TDX, the Void Apex Predator, and he happened to bring the Void with him as well. Similar to wave 180, set bottom path warships to last targeting to kill the Void as soon as possible. When the Void dies, immediately target first, so you can deal with the Void Apex Predator spawns. Now the rest is a test of endurance. Move the XWMs so that they are always in range of the Void Apex Predator, and keep replacing dead towers. Once again, Slammer and Golden Mine Layer abilities are crucial to stalling this boss as much as possible. And if everything works out, you'll be victorious! Enjoy your nuke. Or 2 if you're lucky. Now with that all out of the way, it's time to get $162 million by soloing Endless on this map that happens to be impossible. So how will this work? Do I have some secret strategy? Nope. The answer is using a copious amount of power-ups. Alright, get ready to mow up. Wait for Void. Wait for Void. Alright, Apex spawns. Apex spawns. So wait for Void. Wait for Void. Wait for it. Wait for it. Wait for it. There we go. Let's mow up. Okay. Let's mow up again. Oh, there's a cooldown. Oh my god, there's a cooldown. There's still a cooldown. There's still a cooldown. Hello? There we go. Here's another. Some more powers. Go. Oh my god, the cooldown. Oh, bro, the cooldown. Where is this cool? Oh my god, the cooldown. I swear to god, just let me use the Moab. Let me use the Moab. Right, let's get another Mo. Oh, he's gonna die. Okay, looks like the Apexes are die. Apex spawns are gonna die soon. See it. Get another Moab. Oh, bro, he still has a million H. Bro, dude, I only have 2 Moabs. Is this enough? Is this enough? Okay. Come on, come on. Alright, this Apex should go down. Nice. Okay, gotta kill Void. Okay, good thing Void is ahead now. I am out of Moabs now. Skip the wave? Perfect. Alright, here we go. Here's the main deal. So the sun's going. And it's done, bro. Okay, macro. Macro, nice. No, this guy's going fed. No. Don't go ahead. I have the punk. Okay, it's time to nuke. It's time to nuke, baby. Alright, just keep them locked in this position. Yep. So, first nuke is about to deploy. There we go. Bro, wait, is there a nuke cooldown? Oh my god, there's a nuke cooldown. Nukes have cooldown? I didn't know that. The new, what is this cooldown? Oh my god, my macro is tweaking. No, stop. No. Come on. Punk. Nice. Come on, please nuke. There we go. Second nuke off. Keep stunning. Yo, what is? Come on, dude. I got a punk again, probably. There we go. Just keep stunning. My god, they killed the slammer again. It's still on cooldown. It's still on cooldown. Oh my. I gotta stun more. I think it's like 10 seconds of, 30 seconds of nuke cooldown, which is stupid though. I should be able to spam like a nuke every 5 seconds. I don't know why you're not allowed to do that. I think I've lost. Oh my god, all my towers are dead. It's only a slammer. Come on, let's nuke. It's on cooldown. Who would have thought? Come on, keep slamming, keep slamming, keep slamming. Nuke, nuke. Please let me nuke. Please, please let me nuke. Boom. Void Apex down. Void Apex has been killed. Now we just gotta deal with Endbringers. Oh my god. Dude, I'm actually lagging. What are my slammers doing? Holy crap. I swear, what are my slammers doing, bro? I'm actually throwing. How have we not pierced the shields of the Endbringers yet? Oh my god. Come on, just keep stunning. Literally just keep stunning. Another Punk Buster. This should just do a lot here. Nice, nice, nice. It's nuke. I said let's... Oh my god. Where's the nuke? Where's the nuke? Let me use... Okay, there we go. Finally. Jeez, that took a while. Dude, we haven't even damaged the... Oh my god, we haven't damaged the Endbringers yet. Please. Please. Oh my god. How do they still have shields? They had to be close to dying shields, bro. Their shields had to be so low. I need a Punk Buster again, bro. Keep slamming. Just keep slamming. All you gotta do, keep slamming. Just keep slamming. Just lock them in place. Just keep stunning. Okay. Dude, oh my god, the nuke's still on cooldown. Wait, looks like their shields are really low. Okay, this next nuke should actually bring us money now. If I can get it off. Oh my god, let me get the nuke off. Nuke! There we go, there we go. Alright, this should give us money now. Oh my god, this guy's getting far though. This guy's getting far. No, no, no. Stop killing my slammers. Stop killing my slammers. Stop killing my slammers. Alright, come on. Oh my god, $49.6 million. Hold on, hold on. The dream isn't dead. The dream isn't not dead. We can do this. Come on, stun, stun. Oh, $100 million. What the fuck? There's a ramp. My slammer can't see. What is this? Nah, the ramp. 162 million. What the fuck? Oh my god. Oh my god. 162 million? What the fuck? Holy shit. It's over, bro. It's over. It's over. Oh my god. Dude, this has to be a world record. This is a world record, right? God, $162 million? What the fuck is this? Oh my god. 4 hours, 42 minutes. 2 nukes, 2 Moab? Oh my god. $162 million, guys. That's like the fucking world record. Look how many Endbringers there are. Jesus Christ. 162 million. Oh my god. Dude, my heart, guys, if you can feel my heart, bro. I swear my heart rate's like 200 right now. Holy shit. Oh my god. My heart, bro. I'm gonna get cardiac arrest.